Hello world, how's it going? Hope you guys are all doing great. If not, as always, I hope it gets better for you. So, sorry, I'm running a little late today. It's been a wild day. I am actually in St. Croix right now on an island, and our flight got messed up in the morning. Was supposed to be here a lot earlier. Yeah, but I'm here now. We're live. Let's get on here so I can say hi to you guys and answer some questions if you got it. So hopefully the internet does all right. Like I said, I'm on an island in the middle of the Virgin Islands right now. And yeah, but hello everybody in the chat. Great to see y'all. Yeah, it was a crazy day. We were supposed to be here at like 1 p.m. earlier, but Sarah didn't leave enough time to actually get to the airport in time, so we missed our flight, and it's just been a goose chase and spent the whole day in the airport. But we did finally make it to our Airbnb. Now, some of you guys know I've been thinking about moving down into the Virgin Islands, St. John. That's why we're here too, to check out to see if there is a place to actually do a fish farm. So in St. Croix, it's a real agricultural island, and we thought it would be great to come here and visit before we decide whether we go to St. John or St. Croix. Now, ocean, and I was actually going to walk down here, but hello everybody. If you guys got any questions too about freshwater aquarium keeping shrimp, fish, and plants, let me know. And if I don't know, somebody else will know. Let's see here. Not a question, Lucas, but I just got my winter hydro built and I'm losing interest for my fish room. Oh no, that's no good. Well, this is some crunchy grass. So I guess there's a cliff over here, and then I got to jump off the cliff to actually get. I don't have any Wi-Fi, so there's no. I'm on the phone, so we're on Verizon here. There's a little. Okay. Okay. Am I back? I think I'm back. $100. I'll check it out. I pay maybe like $300 a month. I don't know how much water you're going through. Wow, dude, this is crazy. You don't want to fall into this. And you know what? If I want to become a salty, this would be the place to do it. I think it's on that side. Got to take a trail. Watch out for Bigfoot, right? Wow, cool, dude. So at least you guys can watch the waves coming in. Lucas went out into the great wide open. Yes, that I did. You're cutting out a bit. Yeah, we won't have the best service here, being on an island, but I mean, how gnarly is that, dude? I wish I would have got here earlier. These are nice waves. Wow. Whoa! I just got wet. I'm not jumping into that. That's like a death sentence. Especially at night. Boom! Oh, I hope you guys saw that. The sky, too. Oh, you guys can't see it very well. But it is. There's stars everywhere. This might get dangerous over here. Make like a fish, right? That would be interesting. So no questions here yet. That's surprising. Hopefully I didn't miss any. I'm gonna scroll up. Glad to see all you awesome people in here. Even though I'm sure I am a Lego Lucas right now. And this is, whoa! This is not quite the usual. Oh, here comes a big one. Here it comes. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Hello, where are you? I am on St. Croix Island in the Virgin Islands. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at a 2.36 acre lot here while we're here. We gotta meet the realtor in the morning, and then we're gonna hit up St. John later. Well, like you guys said, record it all. And I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on Fridays. Whoa! Dare you to go skinny dipping, says the aquarium guys. Oh my god. Nobody wants to see that. Man. But thank you so much for the super chat there. I guess we can keep walking a little bit. Let's see if we can find a beach. How much is real estate? So in St. Croix, it's a lot cheaper. So St. John, it's pretty expensive. That's where all the money is. St. Croix is an agricultural spot, so it's more affordable. The lot that we're looking at for 2.36 acres is, I think it's 42,000, which is not bad for 2.3 acres on an island. It was actually a really good deal, and a big reason why we went ahead and came down here, because we don't want the deal, we don't want that land to get swooped up before we can get it. So that's why we're here right now. And the one that we're looking on St. John's is like 50,000 for half an acre. Oh, this is weird, man. So weird to walk on. It's wet here. All right, best tips on breeding Pseudomugil luminatus and super red plecos. So you can breed luminatus and super reds together. The best thing to do with the Pseudomugils is to put a mop up top and a mop at the bottom, spawning mop, if you want to target breed them. If you want to kind of colony breed them, then you can do that too. It's just not as easy. You need lots of plants, lots of pearlweed and stuff like that. Whoa. Is there a fish in there? Oh, there is something in here. It got swept up by the water. It's a little baby goby. There's actually a little baby goby in here. Whoa, cool. And then the plecos, the super reds, just set them up some caves and some rocks. Oh, they almost got me. And then just set up some rocks and should be good. And super reds, they breed like bristlenose. As long as you got rock piles and caves, then they'll just do their thing. Like even in my community 125 long, there's tons of fish in it, but the bristlenose still breed in there like crazy. Oh, that one I thought was gonna get me. That looks like flip-flop terrain for sure. I got real shoes on though right now. This is actually really hard rock corals. Oh, there's a ton of snails here. They're kind of like nearite snails. They may even be a type of nearite snail. I still got a lot to learn about saltwater. Well, thank you for smashing the like button, GK Aquatics. What's the need some catappa leaves? I don't think that's a catappa, but I don't know what this is. Mangrove? All right. Let me see here. I'm trying to multitask here. Will the mops tickle her? Could. That's what gets them going. Lucas, would you be building a home if you purchased the land? So we're not quite sure on that. We'll probably end up getting the land and then maybe getting a house. Or maybe building a small house on the land, or maybe both. I would like to get debt free so we can kind of own it all, which would be nice. Low tide, right? I don't know if it is a low tide or not. I'm not used to this area myself. Look at all them snails down there. That's a long drop. It's a long drop. Ocean as far as the eye can see. We gotta find a sponsor for the dragon to purchase LRB's house so he can make this happen and live the jungle where he belongs, right? I can turn my family back to the wild. Comes Swiss Family Robinson. What's your opinion on scuds as a way to help keep aquariums clean? As far as fish, great. They actually work great. And they will eat all your decaying material. They'll eat your algae. Establish the colony with fish in there though, so it could be helpful if you have rock piles to hide those scuds, so those scuds have somewhere to hang out, you know. And I'm gonna try to find me a seat here. schedule over here. To look at there's a consistent than fresh, you'll be fine, go for it. I would love to. Oh no, I got the circle of death. Whoa, dude. I think over here is where it's really gnarly. So it's actually winter time here. Bad seat, right? That seat did not work. Oh man, this is cool though. Whoosh. So I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not, because I'm getting the circle of death here. But Bob Kaler, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Don't get crabs, Lucas. I actually, when I was young, I was in North Carolina and playing in the ocean, and a crab actually did get me right on the toe. I come running out of the ocean dragging a crab with me. Oh, crap. Ah! Boom. All right, I'm back. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here since the connection's not the greatest. But yeah, pretty cool. I'll try to get some more footage for you guys later on too. Buffering. Hitting the like. Well, thank you so much, Addicted to Fish Chick. Appreciate that. Pretty neat terrain though. Yeah, where the Alright, Man C Fish Keeper says, hey bro, I started my own YouTube channel and guppies breeding. Any tips, bro? So with guppy breeding, you want to cover the top and the bottom because your guppies will sleep at night, the babies will. And yeah, I love pearlweed to cover them with as far as plant cover. But you do want to plant cover the top and bottom when it comes to breeding guppies. And then, or you can separate the female when she's gravid and then get them out like that. But you have to watch over them more. So it depends on how many colonies you have. David Reed, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Very helpful. Hope you enjoy your vacation. Well, thank you very much. Because it was not cheap to get here and pretty much spending all we got to do so. But you know what? When opportunity knocks, you got to kind of take it. I love what I can see. Maybe try to give us some day footage when you can. Yeah, for sure. I'll try my best to do that. I have to get up early to do so because we got to meet the realtor at 10 o'clock in the morning. But give me a reason to get up early. That way you guys can see what this looks like. I mean, I know it's not freshwater, but you know, Sharon's caring, right? And yes, it is Sarah's birthday too, so it was kind of like two birds, one stone. Actually, more birds than one stone, but it is Sarah's birthday. Will be tomorrow. So happy birthday to her. I don't know how I forgot to mention that. But yes, I'm excited. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to get the ball rolling. But how do I get back? I think I got lost. Too much wandering. Whoa! See if we can get a good splash here. There we go, there we go. Chuck Black. All right. I'm back. Am I back? All right. It's pretty crazy out here. It didn't like it by the water. So let me get back up here. Thank you everybody for the super chats. Holy crap. Okay. Chuck Black, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Tiffany White, let me flip you guys over. Oi. Tiffany White says, happy birthday, Sarah. Vacay fundage. Thank you so much. Throwing down the birthday cake, Tiffany White. We appreciate you. And Ginger Graves, thank you so much for your support and the $5 super chat as well. You guys are awesome. It is very helpful. All right. Boy, he's right. Boy. The Airbnb, we're actually at an Airbnb too. If you guys go on vacations, Airbnbs are where they're at. Because check this out. So I got a room in there. Nice tile wood. Nice pool. This is less than $100 a night. I think it was like right at $100 a night. So that's cheap. That's a lot cheaper than a lot of hotels. So if you guys do this kind of thing, definitely check out this. This is more my pace right now. It was cool being down by the ocean. And I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be on here. And I know I missed a $2 super chat too. I wanna get back to that. Zinginger, thank you so much for the super chat. A little piece of birthday cake. Thank you, thank you. Oh, man, the humidity. It is warm here. I like it though. Good for your skin. That winter weather is terrible. No broadband in paradise. Yeah, so that'll probably be one of the biggest tricks is trying to get good internet. But this is the bigger island for the Virgin Islands. So they have more availability. They actually have a Home Depot and everything else. So logistically it would be easier in St. John, but I kind of like the pace of St. John's too. Sarah said I can hear you outside. Yeah, I probably don't want to be out here talking too much too in case they're trying to sleep. The people who let us stay at the Airbnb. Shrimp question, nano tank, 5 gallons, multiple breeds, or just one type, best recommendation. So if you're trying to breed like specific types of shrimp, you definitely want to keep them separate project than actual production. Any tips to help get my Neos breeding more hard water? They love calcium, they love hard water. Harder the water, the better. Keep them towards the low 70s and set up rock piles, set up spaces where the females can feel comfortable. So rock piles, they don't get disturbed when you're doing water changes. So they get comfortable, the females will go in there and then they'll have their babies. The babies will live out in that nursery of the rock pile. And yeah, should start helping you out and you should start getting a lot more babies. Moonstone, thank you so much for the awesome support. Throwing down $20. Says, hashtag it works great, Scotty. Is that a Star Trek quote? I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Thank you, Moonstone. I appreciate you so much. You guys are awesome. How much would fish shipping go up from the island? So USPS does their thing here, priority mail. So it should be about the same. The same cost. I did look into that before we did make this jump. So it should be the same. The trickiest part will be shipping in the wintertime since it's warm here and cold up there. But there is an airport on this island, so it would go straight up, I think, to either Puerto Rico or to Miami. And worst comes to worst, I could probably get a distributor since I'll be doing like tons of outdoor farms and stuff, breeding lots of fish. And I want to do it with glass. I don't want to do like just regular concrete vats. I want to be able to see into these vats. So I'm going to either use glass or acrylic. Glass would be more cost effective. Acrylic would be more durable. So I'm still debating on that. And yeah, worst comes to worst, I can always have a distribution point where I send it off to somebody and then they can send it around. Lucas, do you plan on building a fish room or a fish farm over there? So I will have a little bit of both. So I will have the fish farm, but then I'll also have a fish room within my house to have like quarantine, new species, projects, stuff like that. So I will have a bit of them both going on. And a lot of this, Sarah, she works the whole 9-to-5 job. They actually work in her like, I think she gets up at 5 and she doesn't get home till almost 6, 7 sometimes. So she won't be working anymore at her job and it'll allow her to be able to help me, which will help get more production done, hopefully. David Reed says, do you get a larger percentage if we give you money through YouTube or Patreon? I think Patreon, but if you want to help me out and support me, the best way to do it is to hit the tip jar on lrbaquatics.com, and that all goes straight to me. Nobody else gets a cut. But thank you for asking. I'm glad there's still 100 some of you guys in here, because I know this ain't the best live stream, but I do not want to leave you guys hanging. You know, I try my best to be here every Friday for you guys, just in case you guys have like dire questions that need to be answered. Luckily, I think I've educated most of you guys enough to where you guys don't even ask me those questions though, so I mean, I guess that's a good thing. Jason Herrick, my yellows, neos came in great today. Thanks for the quality shrimp. We'll be getting more when you get a chance. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for the support, and I'm glad you like them. And yes, those yellows are legit. I've been hoarding and holding them for quite some time. I've actually been hoarding some other colors too. And I will be bringing some strains and the stuff that I work with too. Whenever I sell the house, which I'll sell with everything, full stock, that's why I'm not trying to push sales. I still plan on making a video for this. I have been talking to Aquatic Arts. We're trying to make something happen there, but they did recently buy, I think, another 4,000 square feet or 11,000 square feet of space. So it's kind of up in the air with them right now. I'm still trying to get David over, who is the owner of Aquatic Arts, because I think it would fit them really well. But if not, I mean, it's like a turnkey business. I'm pretty much going to be getting rid of a gold mine of my fish room, which just constantly produces for me, to just restarting all over and trying to figure it out. But you know what? I like the challenges. Mickey M says, start your own rum distillery over there. They do have the cruise rum distillery down here. That's not my passion, so I couldn't do that. So she will be home now. Cool. I'm not sure what question that is. Oh, must be talking to Sarah or somebody else. Hey, Lucas, have you ever kept panda loach? So I haven't kept panda loaches. I've wanted to so many times. I know a lot about them. They do look awesome when they're young, but they do start losing their color as they get older. But I hear it takes some time for them to lose their color. I don't know how much those things go for these days either. I know they were super expensive back in the day. Like $100 or so a piece. Ginger Graves says, Sarah, what does Wesley think about this adventure? My nephew loves the ocean. He's been absolutely great on the plane trips. He's been having a heyday. It's all new to him. So he's been carrying his own luggage. Everybody's smiling at him because he's just adorable like that. But he's been loving it. Change the setting, in my opinion, is exciting. Yes, definitely. How long will it take for my river Batata to grow? Mine dropped 50 plus eggs last week. So the river Batatas, they actually stay small like the dwarf neon rainbow fish. They do not get that big for a Melanitania. And if they're already breeding, I mean, you're probably at adult age. So they stay pretty small. Which I'm actually going to be showing some of those on the video. I got done editing a video in the airport earlier, so you guys will have something this weekend. I just got to figure out how to upload it. And I will be showing some of them and how I hung my new lights and just some, it's going to be a quick video for you guys, but I think it'll be helpful for you, for some people. Cardinal Tetras breeding, your thoughts on best setup and tank parameters. So as far as breeding Cardinal Tetras, they don't necessarily need soft water and acidic water to breed. They can breed in harder water. Softer acidic water is what they're used to though. And the biggest challenge with Cardinal Tetras is when you first get them in, especially import, they're used to the very soft acidic water where there's not a lot of bacterials and funguses that grow in that type of water. So when you do put them in harder water, they can be more susceptible. So if you are doing that, make it gradual. And then as far as like the best setup, they breed in like a colony. So they don't like colony breed, but they breed as groups and they just throw them around everywhere. They don't have any like specific like type of like mop to breed on. Like the best thing to do is put like a egg crate or just like some mesh to maybe catch the eggs on the bottom and then collect them that way. Or you could do it the old-fashioned musical tank method where you have a bunch of cardinals in a heavy planer tank and move them over, and then maybe you'll get lucky and get some babies. C. Zimmer T throwing down 1,000 huffs. I'm not sure what a huff is, but Zimmer T, thank you so much for the support. What is a huff 1,000? That's interesting. That's a new one for me. I can't hear him. Interesting. But thank you, C. Zimmer T. Anybody know what a huff is? Just long time lurker, but appreciate all you do for the hobby. Good luck in your new adventures. Well, thank you so much, Tess. You know, you gotta keep it fresh. And I often said that fish room was my practice fish room, and now that I've practiced quite a bit, I think I'm ready to do the whole fish farm thing. I wanted to get a fish tank down here and do another wild scape for you guys, but so far no luck on that. Hello, Lucas, the island hopper. No more Fish Jesus. Why? Fish Jesus can't hop islands? Just kidding. Do you like the island so far? Atmosphere, climate. Oh, at Lady LRB. Well, yeah, for Lady LRB, it's a little different. She loves her seasons. She likes her winter. Me? No. Summertime all year round. Yes, please. Give me the humidity. I'll just melt. I'll melt into the island. Hungarian. Okay, that is awesome. Cool, dude. Well, thank you for the support from Hungary. That's awesome. It's really neat to see. No way too expensive to ship fish. So no, like I said, USPS priority is down here, so it's the same prices. This is the end. It's not the end. This is the beginning of something big. Something big. Like, I would like to move to like Florida or something, but they don't quite have the same weather. Like during the winter time, it's like pretty much all year round. It's like low 80s, low 70s at night. Low 80s in the day, low 70s at night. All year round. In Florida, it can get down. It can get pretty cool. So I wanted to be able to keep these shrimp and fish outside all the time and just let it go wild. Like, I will be breeding crazy amounts of rainbow fish and all kinds of cool fish to the way I've wanted to. Like, I just don't have the space to properly do it. Yes, I have tons of tanks, but I need like bigger tanks. I need more water volume. I need to push water. And here you can do it in a well too, up in the rainforest. So I should have a lot of water to move, so I can grow rainbow fish real fast, which I learned from Ohio Fish Rescue by putting some rainbow eggs in there on accident into the pool. Like, it takes about a year normally in a regular aquarium, even when Gary's doing it. Gary Lang's the rainbow master. Like, it takes them a year to get like this size. And Big Rich's swimming pool, 4 months to get that size. So I need to move water. I need bigger spaces. Daniken Aquatics, thank you so much for your support again, Ken. You're absolutely awesome, Daniken. Throwing down the $5 super chat says, how's it going? How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing great. He's been a great supporter of mine. He's got a ton of tanks too. Absolute ton of tanks. Look at him. He's a pirate. Arg, right? That's what I was telling Sarah. I mean, we could always hit up the pirate life too. We can get like different properties on each island and a boat. We can just like renegade it fully. Moonstone Lucas, make it fun for you and the kids. Just my honest opinion, right? And I think that would be good for Wesley too. Kind of get him disconnected from the phone, the whole like commercialism of it all, back into nature. That's another big reason why I would love to do this. JH Aquatic, what's up, my brother? So we made it, JH. JH is on the other island, not too far. He's on St. John, which will actually be over there in a couple days. So hopefully we'll be able to see JH Aquatics. Tros22K says, I'm in Florida. Now it's freaking hot. Remember how I asked how to keep the fish tank consistently cooler? Oh, maybe in your new location you'll understand why I was wondering. You rock. Well, thank you. And yes, I will have to deal with that because, like, especially the Caradinia shrimp, they prefer to be like low 70s, so that may be a challenge. And I may have to keep like the Caradinia shrimp at home in the AC. But yeah, it should be interesting. The thing too with like a lot of the fish love the heat, so growing the fish out, it should be helpful with the heat. Like I have my dwarf neons in one tank, it's like almost 92 degrees in there. And they just thrive. Same with my Synodontis lucipennis. Yes, you flew right over me. I did. I waved at you, JH. I don't know if you saw me. Lucas, have you listed the house for sale? So no, it won't be a regular listing like through a agent. Now I do have an agent that will help me with contracting the sale of it and all that. But I won't actually be putting it up as an actual, well, I guess I'll make some sort of listing, but I'm not gonna put it through like Remax or a broker or anything. Because it's kind of an unorthodox offer, but for someone it'll be an offer of a lifetime. Because seriously, that fish room is turnkey. I maybe run that like business wise, I probably run that fish room at like 25-30%. So if somebody went in there with a business mind, they could crank out some cash, because it's nothing but constant production of plants and fish and shrimp. I'm more of a hobbyist, so I'm not like the pushy sales like business guy. Even though I got a lot I need to get rid of, as far as like just keeping the numbers from going too high. Like if you get your fish overcrowded and you don't sell them, the extra I should say. Because even when you're doing YouTube videos and stuff, like you got to kind of like moderate your tanks so they still look good. So you can't just like clear them out all the time. So it's not like turn and burn like most places. It's still hobbyist. How did you put rainbow eggs in Ohio Fish Rescue by accident? So I gave them a bunch of plants for their pool pond, and there just happened to be some rainbow eggs on it. And he's like, did you put guppies in my pool? Because everybody was just like giving crap about putting guppies in his pool just to see what happens. And he thought I did that, and they turned out to be rainbow fish. I was like, dude, I'm not going to put guppies in there for you, but because that's not what he wanted. But they did end up having some rainbow fish eggs, and somehow they managed to survive and thrive in there. And he's got a little school of rainbow fish that swim around in his pool, which is awesome. And big shout out to Ohio Fish Rescue. Oh my God, I hope things are getting better over there. Was going to donate, but you're ignoring my questions, Orchid. Well, I am so sorry, bro, because I cannot. And don't feel like you need, to donate for me to answer your questions either. But go ahead and ask your question again, and I will do my best to try to get to it. Okay, well, thank you, Sarah. Can you smell pizza? No, I can't. How big is your island natural waterways? There is I think there's like a river here. So there is some freshwater. This is the biggest island on the Virgin Islands. It's like the same size of St. Thomas and St. John combined, maybe a little bit bigger. Hey LRB, where are you? Can't wait to see you again in Canada. Yes, I can't wait to come over, Gabe, to Canada. It'll be exciting to see you guys all again. I absolutely love. Oh, speaking of which, oh no, wait, this is Portland. I don't have my Windsor hat on. That's the white one. This is the Portland one. But Gabe, yes, I can't wait to see you guys all. Head not on purpose. He is on the phone and chat flies. Kenny overhauls. Yes. I will try. Okay. Oh, here we go. Orchid says, asked, I've got Taiwan B mixed with Pintos and Michelin. Good or bad? I would say if you're going for trying to create new things, I would say that's good. Just to see what comes out of it. I mean, that's really kind of up to you what you're trying to focus on. If you're trying to focus on making something different, which, I mean, you already got Taiwan B's mixed. Should be interesting to see what you come up with. So keep it up. Ballpark price for what? I'm confused. Oh, for the house. So the house goes for about 300,000, just a little under, and I'm probably going to be asking 500,000 for it all. Considering what's all in there, there's a ton of stock, ton of tanks, plumbing system, RO system, and the thing too, whoever gets my house, they'll also get my help too. I don't want to just like, here's my house, I'm walking away. You're gonna have my number. You're gonna be able to ask me questions anytime, and because I want whoever to get it to succeed, and I want to see that fish room succeed, because it'd be a shame to tear it down. It would be an absolute shame, and it wouldn't make sense. Rory Erickson, thank you so much for ordering the Blue Dreams, and I'm so glad you're happy with them. Thank you, and it was so great to meet you up in Minneapolis as well. But I will eventually get a video of all that and the whole plan, so, of the house and all that. I just haven't had time. Like I said, we're talking Aquatic Arts. I wanted to talk to them first before I even made that video. And yeah, it's been a crazy week this week. As you guys notice, I only got one video done. Just between trying to get, because we didn't even plan this trip until like, I think Monday. And we're like, let's just do it since it's her birthday. And I had a little bit of stock, so I did sell that. So maybe we can throw the down payment on the land and go ahead and get that and then figure out the house later. Lucian says, sorry, I am firing out at you. Just got some clown killies and we'll be trying to breed them. Also, what Jedi tricks do you have for those little guys? So with the clown killies, they're actually pretty easy to breed, and you can colony breed those. Or you could breed them with a spawning mop as well. So they will actually raise up out of the water. They're not like, or they'll raise up in the water. They're not like some killifish where you have to take them out and put them in peat as far as killies go. And yeah, give them a nice planted tank, maybe some spawning mops to collect eggs if you want to target it that way, or you can colony breed them with a nice planted tank. Now, softer water I think does help, like more neutral water. Not really soft, not really hard, but something kind of in the middle. Now, I don't know if that's an absolute like it has to be. If anybody else knows in the chat and has bred them, but from what I can remember. Oh no, Brennan Kritzer says, my rainbow fish came in DOA today, unfortunately. Did you get them for me?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay. Lady LRB says she's taking care of you. That is so sad to hear. I very rarely have DOAs, but especially for rainbow fish. I've actually seen a rainbow fish live in the mill for a month. I am the machine. Bear Tisfat says, since that was your full-time job, what will you be doing with the new house? What will you be doing for income? So it's going to take some financial planning to like pretty much make all that work. So there'll be a bit of building time, and then there'll be a bit of production time. And yeah, it's not going to be easy, I'll tell you that much. I'm pretty much going to go broke trying to do this. But you know what? They say do what you love. You only live once, and I would regret it if I didn't do it. Seriously, go feed Sarah. Are you hungry, Sarah?
No, I told her we're not going out this late.
Oh. I slept all on the plane. I don't... Oh, thank you so much, Candy Overhauls, for posting up Tracy's GoFundMe. If you guys want to help out Ohio Fish Rescue and Tracy, Candy Overhauls just posted the GoFundMe in the chat. Brennan Kritzer, thank you so much. Can you try to send some females? I'm a little male heavy at the moment. I did send you a male and 2 females. I remember picking them out. But yes, I can do that for you. Hey, have you ever used safety sorb as a substrate? So no, I haven't. That's kind of interesting. I don't know of anybody who has. I wonder if it would collect too much, like, metallics and stuff to become problematic. I don't know. Maybe somebody else in the chat has. Oh, and Punchy Paints threw a GoFundMe for beautiful Candy's family. Oh, Post Heart. I think I do. Oh my gosh, still dealing with that? Oh man. It takes a village. It does take a village for sure, Candy. It's so hard to keep up with everything sometimes. I'll buy some of your extras, give them a great home, and pay for shipping. Okay, awesome. Tros22K. LRBAquatics.com. I have all my extras on there. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. Thomas Glazer, thank you so much for the support again, buddy. He says, sunblock fund. I don't use sunblock. I'll wear a hat, but I won't scrub sunblock on myself. There's all kinds of stuff in that. Let my body get used to it. Lucas, are you allowed to bring back mangroves? I will buy so much from you. Actually, they do like a clearing of mangroves out here. I think they were doing it recently too. I was going through like the newspapers and stuff down here. I like to do my research. Spend a lot of time researching things, and I don't know as far as like customs if they'll let you bring it or not, but I know they've been clearing out a lot of mangroves, so they're trying to get rid of mangroves. So I don't know. I know Nocturnal Aquariums, or he actually sells some mangroves. They're not cheap. Would have to see 2 years income, etc. Yeah, see, that's another thing too, as far as like moving down to the island. It's kind of tough because you have to like prove that you can make money down on the island with not having a job. But if we can kind of pay for everything, then I won't have to do that. Because you got to have like a 75% loan to value ratio. There is a rental property we're actually looking at too, which would cover our loan to value ratio. That's another way to get around that. Brandon Kritzer, are you going to do a video on your new situation? So yes, I will be videotaping all I can for like this whole move, this whole adventure, and all of it. So when I say to subscribe because there's lots of cool stuff coming, that's kind of what I'm talking about at the end of my videos. Because you never know what I'm going to do. I'm a Gemini. You got to expect the unexpected. You just never know what I'm going to end up doing. Lucas, so true. That worked the last 12 out of 14. Busy bee. Yes. Joseph, you still here? Blah, blah, blah. Oh. He's asking. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we actually got about an hour in here. I thought I'd end up doing like a half hour and have to split because I didn't know how the internet would do, but it seems to be doing all right. I'm hungry though, I know that. She only had M&M's. Well, I guess I shouldn't have said anything about almost making an hour here because of the Wi-Fi, because it must have heard me and now it wants to kick me off. So before I keep getting kicked off here, keep buffering, I'm going to say my adieu and tell you guys goodbye and good night. And I appreciate y'all for coming, hanging out, being on this crazy live stream. And yeah, hopefully we get something done here and something figured out. And I'll keep you guys all updated. Thank you all for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. Seriously, without you guys, without this community, all you guys in here, this would not even be possible at all. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Saying that, I'm off. So till next time, everybody, peace and have a great one. And sorry if I missed your question. I try my best.